Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit. What the fuck? And this is only in B mode as well. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, it's just so easy to get up to speed. Like I wasn't even trying just then. So I had all this stuff I wanted to say about this motorbike, but I kind of just lost all my words when that power hit me. So anyway, this one is a special edition MT-09. As you can see, it's got the Öhlins suspension at the back, which is all adjustable here. And basically the only difference between this version and the classic MT-09 is that this one's got upgraded suspension on the front as well, with the golden forks. Pretty sweet looking motorbike with the transformer style LED headlights. The power is just crazy. This is just a stock standard exhaust, and here at idling, fuck, I can hear it crackle and pop. It's quite great. Okay, so straight away I'm noticing the seating position is quite upright. Like I literally feel like I'm sitting on my KLR 650, like I'm sitting on an enduro bike. Handlebars are really raised up, and just the combination of that with this crazy amount of torque, oh man, is this a freaking fun bike to ride. So this motorcycle, 850cc 3-cylinder inline engine, produces 115 horsepower, and it's got the same technology from the R1, same design when it comes to the quick shifter, and the same design when it comes to the cross plane crankshaft engine. Alright, let's try A mode now. So let's have a look at the dash. You got traction control, you got the riding modes, A, standard and B mode, fuel gauge, speedometer, gear indicator, rev meter, the time. I like it how it's all squished in, nice and compact. Oh fucking hell. Oh my god, what the hell. I can't, I'm sorry, I'm a noob, alright? I'm a fucking noob, because I've never ridden a motorcycle with such crazy amounts of torque as this one, and I can't handle it. Like, although it only produces 115 horsepower, which is about the same as my Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R, the difference though is that the torque is like immediate. Like straight away you experience the full amount of torque. I think it's got something like 80 Newton meters of torque at 8,500 RPM, but it just revs up so quickly. That's the thing. So basically for typical riding, commuting, and just getting around places, you would have it in B mode most of the time, or standard mode, and then you'd flick it over into A mode. You'd go from B mode, bitch mode, into A mode, awesome mode, and basically you'd have a really good time in awesome mode, just riding around the twisties and all those places. When I downshift on this thing, there's not much engine braking. When I downshift, yeah, it's like quite smooth and easy going on the engine braking, and that's probably because it's got that slipper clutch, which is actually really easy to operate. Actually, I haven't tried the quick shifter on this thing. Oh jeez, just forgot. Come to a stop here. Let's change it into standard mode. I really like it how when I have the motorbike with traction control in level 1. There's 1 and 2. 1 is the least amount of interference, and 2 is the maximum amount of interference. But when I have it in level 1, I can still do wheelies and stuff. So it doesn't prevent you from doing wheelies, but I'm sure if the back wheel slips out, it will intervene. Oh man, the suspension's amazing on this SP. I'm like barely even feeling any of the bumps, yet it's still quite like rigid. Oh Jesus Christ, it's very confidence inspiring, this motorbike. I think it sounds great. The brakes are just really bitey, reactive and strong. You really have to grip the petrol tank with your thighs, although I'm not really gripping the petrol tank. I'm like gripping halfway down the bike just because of the seating position here. The only complaint I have about this bike so far is the tiny goddamn controls on the left side. So I've got a little horn button here and a little indicator button here. Feels like I'm playing with a toy. The bike's tidy and narrow enough that you can easily lane filter through traffic and all that. It's got crazy amounts of power that you can just be a hoon, basically do as many wheelies as you want. It looks great. It's really comfortable to ride, although originally when I was having a look at the bike and I put my hand on the seat, I could feel a rock hard seat, and I was imagining that it wouldn't be comfortable to sit on. But although it is quite a hard seat, just the seating position that it allows just gives you so much comfort, and I have no complaints at all. The only thing I would do is I'd probably have a gel seat installed. So basically now it's going to be between this bike and the Kawasaki Z900. So apparently the Kawasaki Z900, from the research I've done, has got more smooth linear power, and it's quite much more predictable, and that just sounds like basically exactly what Kawasaki does, whereas this one has got a lot more punchy torque and unpredictability about it. But that's what makes it so fun to ride. It's definitely a hoon bike. You can do so much hooning on it if you want. It's just so easy to get up to speed. Like, I wasn't even trying just then. So I was basically just trying to take it easy on this thing. But yeah, frigging amazing bike, man. And then let's just see how it cruises on the highway here. So just doing the speed limit 100 on 6th gear, and oh, it's only revving at 4,000 RPM, whereas on my Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R it'll be revving about 6,000 RPM. So that's just amazing to see that it's just having such a cruisy, easy time on the highway. And that's just because it's got so much goddamn torque and power on that low to mid range. This is a frigging beast of a bike, and when it comes down to either this one or the Kawasaki Z900, it's going to be really a tough choice for me as a buyer. Which one will I buy? It'll just come down to these two test rides. I'm going to go test ride the Kawasaki Z900 later this week, and then after that we will just have to determine which one I had more fun on, basically, because they're both sweet bikes. They're both amazing. They both output a lot of power. The Z900 outputs more power than this one, but this one, just because of its punchy triple engine, it just outputs so much more fun at the lower revs. And it's just so easy to have a good time on this one. I can't believe it. Basically, I had so many things to talk about for this vlog. I really did my due diligence when it came to doing research on this bike, but I was just lost for words when all that power kicked in and just punched me in the mouth. And I just felt like a little boy back on his learner license, not really knowing what to do with all this power. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my less than professional review on this one. And if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button.